discussion on the description method, and we were down to the types of sets. Okay, so now the recording is on, so please be mindful on the things or turning on your mics. Okay, so if you have any inquiries or concerns, you can raise your hands, no, using the or pressing the raise hand feature of our Google Meet so that I can acknowledge you and you can ask your question. Or if you are shy to ask questions using microphone, you can chat your inquiries in the chat box natin. Okay? So is that clear, guys? Okay, so I hope that is clear. Okay, so we have different types of sets. Okay, so first is the empty set, or we have singleton set, finite, infinite set, universal set, equal sets, equivalent sets, disjoint sets, overlapping sets, and subsets. Okay, so we will be discussing one by one. So ang empty set is a set having no element. Okay, it is called an empty set, and it is denoted by no entry braces or yung walang laman na braces. Makita niyo siya. Yung walang laman yung kanyang braces. Or a zero with a crush sign. Okay? Zero with a crush sign. Yan ang ating empty set. Okay? We'll just adjust my, para makasulat ako sa ating gilid. Okay. So it is a representation of a braces. Okay? Or a zero with a crash out. Okay, that is an empty set. Ibig sabihin, walang laman ang iyong set. No? For example, okay, so for example, you have a V or a set of V which is having no sets at all, or V is equals to null set. Okay, empty set can also be referred to as a null set. Okay, or null set. Alright? Naintindihan ba guys? So, walang laman. So, example dito, set of all persons who have four eyes. Wala namang tao na may apat ang mata, right? So, that's an empty set. Okay? Next, singleton set. So, a singleton set is a set, no, wherein isa lang yung element sa loob. Okay? It could be a V is equals to 1, or a V is equals to for example, circle. Okay? So, that's a single concept. Isa lang yung nasa loob ng kanyang set. Okay? So, examples of that is yung months na meron tayo na walang or less than 30 days yung kanyang days. Ano yun? Only February. Kasi yung February natin only 28, no? Depende kung leap year. It will be 30, 30. So, yung may mga 29. So, depende yung sa mga tao na may birthday na beyond 28 sa February, bata pa yung edad nila, no? Hindi pa nagka-count yun. Ilang years pa sila bago mag-birthday. So, may mga kilala ba kayong ganyan? Yung bata pa, no? Ikaw, nag-edad ka na ng 18, sila, ano pa sila, 6 years old or 10 years old. So, ilang beses lang sila mag-birthday. Okay? So, kasi ang birthday na, pinanganak sila February 29. Okay? Sige. So, another example is, P is a set of N, okay, such that N is an element. So, the E, okay, yung ganitong symbol is an element. Okay, ganun yung pagbasa sa kanya. Alright? Or belongs to. Okay? So, E is equal to the set of n, where n, or n such that is an element of z. Okay, dagdag na naman, z is the set of integers. Okay? So, standard na yan siya, guys. Pag nakakita ka ng z na ganito, or z na ganito, parang double yung line niya sa gitna. So, that represents set of integers. Okay? So, ano yung mga integers natin? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, yung mga nasa coordinates natin. So, -1, -2. So, those are integers. Okay? So, now, let's go back here. So, n such that n is an element of z, or the set of integers, and 3 is greater than and less than 5. So, yung 3 less than and less than 5, ito. So, pagbasa niya is 3 less than and less than 5. So, kung babasahin natin siya, guys, unang basa natin sa left side, itong sa 3 na side is pag ganito yung basa natin. Okay? Yung sa kabila naman, pag ganito yung basa natin. So, dalawa ang way ng pag-read natin. So, therefore, dalawa yung equation na nakapaloob dito. So, from n, start tayo dito sa may papuntang 3. We have n, ibaliktad lang natin, guys, greater than 3. And we have also papunta sa 5 and less than 5. So, ito, copy lang natin. So, ito talaga yung equation niya. Kung basa na naman tayo sa kabila, ito, baliktarin lang natin. Okay? So, ah ano bang tawag diyan, invert. Okay, i-invert lang natin siya. Okay, kaya yung buka ng ating arrow is nasa N. So ito, kakagatin niya yung N. Kaya yung tatandaan ninyo, guys. Saan kumakagat yung ating arrow? Sa N, tama?
Yes
So,
po.
dito pa rin ang kagat ng N, then papunta sa 3. Okay, sinwap lang or invert lang natin siya. Sa 5 naman, i-copy lang natin siya, n less than 5. Okay? So, inequalities yan siya. So, balik tayo dun sa ating statement. Sabi niya, si E is ang set ng n or numbers such that ang n daw is an element of the set of integers. So, again, yung integers natin is yung nasa Cartesian plane natin. -1, -2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Ngayon, may isa pa siyang condition wherein yung n daw is greater than 3. Okay, greater than 3, then less than 5. So, ano yung number na greater than 3, less than 5? So, if you're going
4.
to, yes, correct.
4.
You're going to have a line here. 1, 2, 3. Start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, sabi niya, di ba, yung last time is, pag walang equal na symbol sa ating inequalities, hindi siya kasama sa counting. Tama? Okay, so, n greater than 3. So, yung n greater than 3, hindi kasali si 3. Okay? So, ano yung mga n or numbers na greater than 3? We have 4 and 5 and up. Okay? Yun yung mga numbers papunta dito. Alright? Now, sabi naman sa isang condition, ang n daw is less than 5. Okay? So, meron na naman tayong boundary dito. Ngayon, less than naman daw yung number sa 5. So, ano na lang yung natira? So, ibig sabihin, yung mga numbers between 3 and 5. So, ano yung natirang numbers between 3 and 5? That is 4. Okay? So, ang natira na lang is number 4. Therefore, ang E natin, kaya nakuha natin, ang E is 4. Okay? Or, ang E natin is equal to the set of 4. Or, ano ang term nito? This is a singleton. A singleton set.
Yun.
Alright?
Sigaw.
Okay, kailangan bang i-unmute ang mic? Okay, again, reminder, please turn off your mic all the time. If you have anything, no, concern, pwede kayo mag-raise hand, teacher. Okay? Again, tapos na po tayo sa ating senior high school na buhay. College na po tayo. Maging seryoso na po tayo sa ating mga lecture. Okay? Sige. Next. So, wala bang concern dito sa ating set E is equals to 4? Kung paano natin siya nakuha? Alright. Sige. So, next is finite set. So, a finite set is a set contains countable number of elements. Ibig sabihin, meron tayong boundary. Okay? So, may boundary tayo sa ating set. Okay? Tawag dyan is finite set. Ngayon, ang example natin is ang set ng G wherein may mga nakapaloob na values or numbers na 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yan lang. Okay? Wala nang dagdag, walang labis, walang kulang. Yan lang po yung ating set. Okay? Ngayon, ang word example niya is the set of all fishes in a fish tank. So, yung mga isda daw na nasa fish tank. So, di ba malaman mo lang man kung ano yung mga isda na nasa fish tank if you are a fish owner, di ba? If you have an aquarium, you know kung ano lang yung mga isda na nasa loob sa aquarium ninyo. Tama? Therefore, naka-finite lang. Okay? Bilang lang. Tama? Alright. So, ang inverse naman niya is yung infinite set. 'Di ba? Infinity, na kung familiar sa inyo, ibig sabihin walang katapusan. Tama? Ngayon, kung ah, kung tatanungin kayo, ano ang set ng lahat ng isda sa dagat? Can you name it all? 'Di ba? Hindi natin kayang i-name yan lahat kasi maraming klaseng isda sa dagat. Tama? Unlimited. No? Yung iba hindi pa na discover. Tama ba? Okay, that's infinite set. Right? So next is, it can be the infinite set. Ito yung representation ng finite set. Merong sariling number. Okay? Ngayon, pag infinite set yung binigay, ang iyong set niyan is, for example, V is equals to like this. Okay? Or it can be included inside the braces. Okay? Yung infinity sign natin. Alright? Sige. So let's move on to the next. We have equal sets. Yung equal sets natin, ay yung two sets or meron tayong dalawang set na same ang elements, same tanan. Okay? Same, kambal. Okay? Iba lang yung name ng kanilang set. Okay? Pero yung nasa loob, yung content sa sulod is the same. Okay? Therefore, they are called equal sets. Sir, nakarambol ang nasa B. Meron siyang B, A, B, C. Pero yung sa set A natin, merong A, B, C, D. Okay lang ba yan, sir? Yes. Okay lang silang mag-rumble-rumble. As long as sa checklist mo, kung ika-cancel out mo silang lahat, kung may A dito, meron ding A sa kabila. Kung may B dito, may B din sa kabila. Kung may C dito, may C din doon. And B, meron din B. Okay, so lahat maka-cancel out. Ibig sabihin, there are equal sets. Okay, so naintindihan? So in terms of nagbaliktad-baliktad, walang problema. Okay? Sige. Let's move on. Equivalent sets naman is different from equal sets. 'Di ba, ang equal sets dapat same lahat sila ng content. Pag equivalent set naman is same sila ng kung ilan yung nasa loob ng set. Like for example, sa set A, merong Ram, Ravi, and Rahesh. So merong tatlong nakapaloob sa set. Sa B naman, merong 4, 5, 6. So tatlo rin yung nakapaloob sa kanyang set. Okay, so nakuha. Okay. So, kung tatlo ang nakapaloob sa kanilang set, parehas silang tatlo, they are called equivalent set. But, A and B is not equal sets. Okay? A and B is not equal sets. Okay? Naintindihan? Equivalent set lang sila kasi same sila ng number of entry. Pero, they are not equal sets. Alright? Sige. So, I hope that is clear. So, next is disjoint sets. No? Disjoint. It is called disjoint if A and B have no elements in common. Okay? Like, for example, yung 1, 3, 5, 7, set A and set B, which is A, E, O, U. If you're going to cancel out no, the elements inside their sets, walang maka-cancel out. Tama? So they are called disjoint set. And kung napansin niyo, it's only 1, 2, 3, 4. Dito sa set A, may 4 ka lang na element. Dito sa set B, may A, E, I, O, U ka, which is 5 elements. Okay? So disjoint siya, and hindi rin siya equivalent sets. It is a disjoint set but not equivalent sets. Okay? Tama ba? Do you agree on that? Kasi matawag lang natin siyang equivalent set kung same sila ng number of elements inside the set. Okay? Alright. Ngayon, so ibig sabihin, if we are going to combine or disjoint the two sets, they will have a null set. Okay? Kaya meron tayong null set dyan. We are going to discuss this one later. Okay? That symbol. So, overlapping sets. So, overlapping sets are two sets that have at least one common element na nagkaparehas sa kanilang element or sa loob ng kanilang set. Sa set A, meron tayong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sa set B naman, meron tayong 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ngayon, tingnan natin kung ano lang yung number na same silang dalawa. Di ba yung 5 lang? Tama ba? So, ibig sabihin, if maka-question kayo, what are the overlapping elements inside your set, ang sagot nyo ay B. Okay? So, ang tanong ko, they are equivalent sets? Are sets A and B are equivalent sets? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sir.
they are equivalent.
Yes, sir.
Meron silang tiglilimang element inside their set. Okay, so I hope that is clear. So later we will discuss this one sa kabilang PowerPoint ko. Okay? Universal set. Okay, universal set, ibig sabihin, di ba, coming from the word universe, so lahat, sakop niya. Okay? So sa set, universal set, sakop niya lahat ng number sa binigay na mga sets. Okay, so i-add up mo lang lahat, no? Halo mo na lahat ng A and B na mga numbers, then that would be your universal set. Okay? Naintindihan? Okay. So, universe. That's the term. Okay? So, kuha niya lahat. Okay? So, subsets. So, a subset, or if the set A, okay, may set A ka na values 1 and 2, are called subset sa B. Pag yung ang elements ng A, okay, are all present sa set ni B. Okay? So parang kumbaga, kung bahay pa yan, kung ang bahay is nakatira si 1, 2, 3, 4, so pag i-group si A, kasama pa rin siya dito sa bahay na to. Okay? Parang present sila doon. Alright? So, ang tawag natin dyan is subset. So, si A is a subset of B. Okay, that's how you read it. So, kung i-ask ko kayo, ano ang may subset? Ano ang tama? B subset A or A subset. Okay, so again, be thankful on your microphone. Bakit nata-turn on yan? Do you have any concerns? Okay, so please be mindful again. Alright? So that's a subset. Ngayon, pwede pa tayong gumawa ng another subset. For example, you have a set C. Set C has or has elements 3 and 4. Okay. So is C a subset of B?
Yes, sir.
Yes, correct. All right. So how about B? Sorry. How about B, which is equivalent to 5? Is B a subset of B?
No, sir.
No,
Uh,
sir.
all right. That's
No,
great.
sir.
All right. So that's correct. All right. So let's transfer to the main topic for today. Wow, may main topic talaga, sir. So yun is ano pa lang yun? Pa opening remarks, kumbaga. Alright? So are you excited for today's class? Yun is ano pa lang yun? Pang pa-ready pa lang yun sa ating klase talaga. Para maintindihan ninyo later on yung mga pinagsasabi ko dito sa ating lecture. Alright? So ang topic natin ngayon is set operations and Venn diagrams. Okay? So let's proceed. So set operations. So let U is equivalent to the X such that X, okay, this one, so this symbol, okay, this symbol here can be read as such that, okay, so X, set U is the set of X such that X is an English language film. Okay, ano yung mga English language film natin? Yung mga foreign films natin in English. No? Not in Bisaya, local kasi yon or Tagalog. So ito daw yung mga set ng mga films in English language film. Okay. So ang set A, so example to guys ha, set A, set A below contains the five best films according to the American Film Institute. And that is, ito yung set A natin. Citizen Kane, Casablanca, The Godfather, Gone with the Wind, Lawrence of Arabia. So that's set A. So these are the five best films, no, according to the American Film Institute. Set B naman contains the okay, uh, five best films according to the TV Guide. Okay? So ibang reference. So ito yun, Casablanca, The Godfather Part 2, The Wizard of Oz, Citizen Kane, To Kill a Mockingbird. Okay, so that's set B. Now, on set C, contains the five most passionate films according to the American Film Institute, and that is Gone with the Wind, Casablanca, West Side Story, An Affair to Remember, and lastly, Roman Holiday. Okay, so let's combine, no? I-relate natin yung ating lesson on that. Now, form a new set, okay, whose elements, no, referring to the sets that we have discussed, set A to C, that sets A, okay, yung mga set daw or yung mga element daw sa set A and set B have in common. So, ito yung set A kanina. We have Citizen Kane, Casablanca, The Godfather, God with the Wind, Lawrence of Arabia. Compared to sa B natin or set B natin, Casablanca, Godfather Part 2, The Wizard of Oz, Citizen Kane, To Kill a Mockingbird. So ano daw yung mga elements na same kay set A at si set B? So ano yun? So piliin lang natin, no? Do we have Citizen Kane in set A and set B? So same, okay? We have it. Okay, let's crush it out. Do we have Casablanca on set A and set B, both set A and set B? Yes, we have it. Okay. The Godfather, do we have? Okay. The Godfather on set B is The Godfather Part 2. Okay. It's very specific. They are not the same. Alright. How about Gone with the Wind? Do we have it on the set B? Wala. Okay. Lawrence of Arabia, do we have that one on set B? We don't have it on set B. How about To Kill a Mockingbird? Wala rin siya sa set A. Okay? So therefore, we only have two, okay, elements that are the same in both set A and set B. Okay, and the method that we are using is what we call intersection. Okay, so intersection, which is denoted by A, then inverted na U. Okay, A, inverted U, B. If we read this one, A intersect B. Okay, so now, if you're asked what, based on the sets A and B, what is A intersect B? Now, your answer will be Citizen Kane and Casablanca. Okay, did you get my point? Okay, that would be your new set if we are asked about the A intersect B is equal to the set having the elements Citizen Kane and Casablanca. Alright, hope you get it. Thumbs up. Alright, so another rule. Okay, so let's have another example. Okay, here. Find B intersects C for these sets B and C. Now, is it correct that we only have Casablanca for both B and C? So we have Casablanca here, Casablanca. The rest, we don't have any common in the both of the sets. Okay, so we only have an answer of B intersect C is equal to Casablanca. Okay, alright. So, madali lang ba? Di ba simple lang? Okay. Let's proceed to the next operation. So, next operation natin, form a new set that contains all the elements of A along with all the elements of B. So, uh, ano na yung set, no, na makikreate natin if we combine, no, set A and set B. So, contains all the elements along. Combine natin lahat. No? See, we have Citizen Kane. Okay, that's combined. We have Casablanca. Combined. Alright? This is the answer at the bottom part. The Godfather. We have the Godfather. We have the Godfather Part 2. We have the Godfather Part 2. Gone with the Wind in set A. So we have it in the lower part as the answer. We have Lawrence of Arabia. So we have Lawrence of Arabia. We have the Wizard of Oz. We have the Wizard of Oz here. And Citizen Kane. So this one. We also have the Mockingbird. Alright? So lahat is nahalo. Okay? So set A plus set B. So lahat ng set A at set B ay ihahalo natin lahat. Hindi natin iuulit-ulit ah, yung mga element. Like for example, yung Citizen K natin. Citizen K natin is meron sa set A. Meron din sa set B. Tama? But we will only write it sa answer natin as 1. Okay, nakuha niyo? So, i-count natin siya as 1. Alright? So, the answer is this. Okay, for this kind of operation. And we call it union. Okay? I-union natin sila. And it will be read as A union B. That is denoted by a U. Okay? Parang U shape. Okay? So, universal set. Ang universal set, most commonly, ang kanyang it is denoted by a capital letter U. Merong buntot. Okay? May buntot yung universal. Okay? Pag sa union, walang buntot. Okay? Only a symbol na parang U na walang buntot. That's union. Alright? This one is denoted a denotion for universal. Universal set. The capital letter U talaga na may buntot. Okay? So, I hope that is clear. So, baka malito kayo later on. Alright? So, that's clear to you guys. What is union and intersection? Thumbs up. Okay, madali lang naman yung ating klase for today. Okay, so let's have here set operations. Okay, so set operations natin. We have encountered the 3 basic set operations, which is the intersection, union, and next is, dagdag natin, complement. Okay, so yung complement is, yun yung, for example, we have, uh, set B, which is equivalent to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Ngayon, you have a universal set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, what is the complement? No? Kasi yung universe, ito yan siya eh. Okay. That's the universe. Okay. It's denoted, it's represented by a box, for example. Then, yung V natin is nasa loob. Yung V is the set of, so we can put it like a circle. Nandito sa loob si 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? Nakuha? How about si 6? Since ang universe natin is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, si 6 is nasa labas. Okay? Others. Naka-others si 6. Nakuha niyo guys? So, this one, yung bilog, ito yung set natin. Okay? Then, since naka-universe, si universe is sakop niya lahat ng numbers from 1 to 6, pero hindi naman included si 6 sa ating set V, therefore, nasa labas siya. Okay? Pero, nasa sa universe silang lahat. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ngayon, the question is, what is V complement? So, ang V complement is denoted now, it will be denoted now as a V with apostrophe. Okay? Parang may 1 sa taas. Okay? Ngayon, pag V complement, ibig sabihin, ano yung elements na hindi i-consider o hindi natin kinonsider or wala doon sa set ni B. Ano yung mga element na wala sa B? Which is si 6. Okay? So therefore, that's the V complement. So this is the V set. Okay, set V. And the V complement will be equivalent to only 6. Okay, so that's V complement. Alright, you get it? Alright, I hope that is clear. Now, let's go back here. Now, for intersection, we have new variables s intersect t, which is equivalent to x, such that x is an element of s and x is an element of t. Alright? Yes, princess?
Sir, yung sa complement ko, sir, pabaliktad yung ano niya, sir, yung answer sa
Hindi.
braces 6.
Hindi. Okay lang to kasi ano lang yan. Pwede mo siyang baliktarin basta
Ay,
it's
okay.
the equal sign. So, pwede mo siyang rewrite it as B complement is equals to
Brace.
braces 6. So, pwede din,
Okay, thank you.
ah, ah. So, equality, ano kasi to, symbol. So, pwede lang siyang mag-swap-swap. So, ginawa lang ko lang to kasi hindi nakasya dito na part. Alright? So, I hope that is clear. And thank you for your inquiry. Alright? Sige. So, now, let's go here, intersection of S intersect T. So, as X, such that X is an element of S. And X is an element of T. So, that's how we read it. Alright? Union. S union T equal to the X such that X is an element of S or X is an element of T. So, tingnan ninyo. Pag intersect, okay, N. Alright? Pag union, or. Okay, later, maan natin yan. Kita natin yung difference nila. Pag S complement is equal to X such that X is not an element of S. Tama ba? If we are going to write it in terms with our example V and the universe, okay, the universal, we have V complement is equal to X such that X is not an element of V. Okay, and that is true. Okay, so yung mga element ng V is not an element ni V prime. Okay, or we can read the V complement kasi masyadong mahaba ang ano. It can be read as V complement or other references to read it as V prime. Okay, prime. Prime means yung parang kuwit sa taas. Okay? So, it can be read as V complement or V prime. So, yung other references preferred it read as V prime. So, wag kayong malito. Okay? Sige. Next is, let's go with Venn diagrams. So Venn diagrams is the easiest way on representing sets. Okay? So kagaya ng ginawa ko kanina, di ba mas visually appealing, di ba? If we group the sets into circles and the universe into the box, into a box, no? The whole box itself is the universe. So mas mabilis natin nakita or na-compute yung ating hinahanap. Okay? So naintindihan ba? So this is an example of a Venn diagram. Alright? So kanina, it's mathematically kuan kasi medyo tricky din part na kung ganito yung ginagawa natin, yung equation lang. So how about we represent it into a visual na parang equivalency. So we have it in the Venn diagram. So let's proceed. So a Venn diagram is a drawing in which sets are represented by geometric figures such as circles and rectangles. So Venn diagrams can be used to illustrate the relationships between sets and the effects of set operations. So Venn diagrams are also used in other areas of mathematics such as counting, probability, and logic. Okay? So hindi pa naman tayo nakakaabot dito sa part nito. Okay? So dito pa lang naman tayo sa number 2. Alright, so for example, for intersection, so let S is a set, okay, and P is also a set. Represent any sets in the universe U. The Venn diagram below illustrates the effect of intersection, okay? The shaded region corresponds to the S intersect P. Now, if you can, as you can see here, yung ating rectangle, that is your universe. Okay? So, sakop niya lahat, including si S at saka si T. Sa kanya lahat. Alright? So, si set S is isang set siya. Okay? And si set T ay isang set din. Ngayon, if we are going to combine them both using intersection, yung kukunin lang natin na sagot is itong nasa middle part. Okay? Sir, parang nahirapan ako. For example, okay, for example, we have a set S equivalent to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, ito si set S. Ngayon, meron din tayong set T, which is, ang set niya naman is 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay? Ngayon, ilagay natin lahat ng number sa loob. Okay. So, sa set P, meron tayong 4, 5, 6, at 7. Ay, sorry, 7. Dito naman sa S, meron tayong 1, 2, 3, at 4. Okay. Ngayon, pag intersection, di ba hahanapin natin kung ano yung same sa dalawang set? Ano yung same sa dalawang set, guys?
4, sir.
4.
4, sir. 4. 4, sir. 4.
4, sir.
Ibig sabihin, yung 4 natin can be written instead of sa white part sila, yung same part nila pala is pwede nating ilagay sa gitna. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, si 4, pag makuha natin si 4, pag i-intersect natin si S at saka si P. And that would be equivalent to your 4. Alright? Okay. So, that's it. That's it. So, we have S intersect P. The answer will be the set 4. Right? Sige. So, next. How about for union? For union, guys, ang term pa nila is saksinagol. So, if we combine S and T, guys, kung ano ang meron kay S, yun din ang kay T. Okay? So, kung meron tayong S kanina na may set tayo na 1, 2, 3, 4, meron din tayo kay P na 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? We will include them all. Okay? Walang pili-pili. Okay? So, we have 1. Sulat natin lahat dyan. We have 1, 2, 3, ganun. 1, di magkikita yung aking pen. 2, 3, 4, halo-halo na silang lahat. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? So, nandyan lahat yung ating values. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ang S union T is equivalent now to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay? So, yan sila lahat. Okay, naintindihan? Ngayon, ano ang difference nila? Mapapansin niyo ba yung difference? Ayan. Pag intersection, guys, piliin niya lang kung saan sila nagka-same. Nakuha? Kung saan sila nag-intersect na part. Pag union naman, is i-add niya lahat. Walang pili, no? So, sa set S at sa set T, pag i-combine niya, kunin niya lahat ng number. Or kunin niya lahat ng shaded na region. Okay? So, naintindihan? Alright. Yeah, that's very good. Okay, let's have complement. Yung complement or yung prime natin. Now, we have two sets. ST pa rin. Ngayon, si ST daw, ang hanapin daw natin is the S complement. Okay. So, si S, kanina, di ba? So, yung S, hindi si S. Kunin natin yung hindi si S. So, syempre, yung lahat ng part no, na hindi si S. Okay, that's the complement version. Okay? Nakuha, guys? Okay. Going back kanina sa ating example sa ito. Ngayon, if I ask you what is the complement of this, the circle, di ba 6 yung pinili natin? Because shaded ito lahat. Ito. Sa part na to. Okay? So, ang nangyari, ang answer lang natin is 6. Sir, how about may 7 dito? May 7 dito sa part na to. Okay, may 7 din dito, sir. So, therefore, your answer should be 6 and 7. Okay? So, that's the the V complement here. Kanina. Sa example natin. Alright? Sige. So, yung kabaliktaran niya. Sige. Alright. So, that's complement. How about T complement? What will happen if we have T complement? Hmm? Ito naman yung meron tayong shaded na part. Diba? So, ito naman yung magsa-shade tayo. This is the T. Okay, white na ito lahat sa T. And then, yung S naman natin is yung nasa-shade. Okay. So, parang nabriktad lang. So, this one is shaded. Okay. Okay. Did you get me? So, yung white na naman is yung T na part. Okay. So, I hope that is clear. Alright. Very good. Ang galing nyo naman. Ang bilis nyo naman makaka-catch up. Alright. So, we will continue. It's already 5:30. We will continue our discussion by tomorrow. So, we ended up in this part of our PPT. But I want you to try to answer the exercises given in this PowerPoint. Yes, Miss Princess.
Sir, ma-review man namon ni tanan sir no naman ni sa Google Class.
Yep, of course. So, I will just upload later the video recording. Okay? Pwede kong i-upload dito mamaya. Kasi hindi pa kasi automatic pag end ng call natin. It will be delivered to me siguro mga 1 hour after the session. So I will just upload it later at night.
Excuse, sir.
Yes.
Naka-attendance ka na po, sir.
Um, sa attendance natin, si Google na po yung magte-take ng attendance natin. So automatic, when you enter our Google Meet link, automatic i-record na ni Google yung attendance niyo. And the time that you have spent during dito pag-stay niyo sa ating Meet. So
Okay, sir.
automatic na yun.
Thank you po.
Alright? So you can try to, you try to,
Thank you, sir.
yes.
Karon sa deadline na ni sir.
This is not a work no to do. It is just a part of your review na lang to test if you really understand the concept. Though we will be discussing this one tomorrow, but it will be a great point for you if you advance study. Okay, so don't worry, this one is uploaded na sa ating G-class, and the video recording will also be uploaded in the G-class. Okay, so just wait for the updates mamaya sa G-class natin. Okay, so if you want to advance study then and to catch up for tomorrow's discussion, mas mabuting mag-advance read kayo dito. Though this PPT, yung exercises natin, meron namang mga sagot after. Okay, so there are solutions naman after the exercise. So I think there are how many exercises? Parang 7 exercises all in all. Okay, so you can try solving it and try analyzing each exercises for you to understand the concept. Okay, so but don't you worry if you are not going to advance read, walang problema kasi we will be discussing this one tomorrow naman. Okay? Yes, may mga questions pa ba?
Okay na, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Pinikos, palungan yung mic.
Okay, so wala mang mga other na mga comments kasi again, this one is recorded. Okay? And again, this one will be uploaded mamaya sa G-class. So unnecessary noise, unnecessary comments will not be entertained. And yung mga vernaculars natin dyan, yung mga Bisaya natin dyan, ano lang muna, i-keep lang muna natin yan. Okay? So, for the sake of our video recording or lecture video natin. Right? So, any more questions before we have our screenshot attendance for today? Any more questions?
None so far, sir.
Alright. So, before we end, kindly please turn on your cameras. I will take now a screenshot attendance. Alright. So I will now take a screenshot in 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, one more time. 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, thank you for attending, and I will just update the class. Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,